What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And for the first time, it's the meaty midshipman. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. It's his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
This is Dowdle on second down. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Excellent protection. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 tempo.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Judkins out the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marked down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders going to look to throw. This is complete to Waller. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff now. Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Sanders now. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
There's no question, Kate, that plays down the seam or the tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing the out route complete. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Zone read. This is Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He pulls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
PAT effort coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Dowdle again. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, Howard. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Setting up the running back screen. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. That one has him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Yeah. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Viking 18.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
39 now after that explosive start to this drive. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Lost that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Let's go.
To throw now with Sanders. Brought in right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. First and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Now Sanders. Short pass brought in. So that's our 2-minute warning, Brock. A minute 57 left on the scoreboard. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They got 21 yards on the play. Oh, that's going to be good for Cleveland first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Another game to Judkins. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Back. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Sanders setting the pass. A little screen pass for Judkins. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air, Sanders. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done. Or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standards they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Bronco 80, Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Motion.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, Judkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
70 Lions, tracking 60.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
You can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Front pop caught by his back. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Here we go. Go.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Man in motion here. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Case, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards. And the first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They're going play action. He's got a man left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Trying it left side. Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go.
We'll go with Dowdle on the run. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
From the gun, on for Dowdle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles,
side, give to Dowdle. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And here's Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41.
Get it. Go.
Hand off to Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of a 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war or field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This ain't what you want.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
7. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Sanders back to throw. Hits him on the out. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw now is Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
70 Lions.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Five DBs out there for the Steelers, third down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Left side caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers down by 10. Is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Hickman's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond 30 at the 31.
Gain of 3 yards.
This one goes for 3 yards.
Good for us.
And the Steelers have a first down.
First down.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Metcalf's got it. Complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
They're going to pass it here. Catch made over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Ready.
We're drawing up for him. So the Browns come away with the win.